All right, thank you all for joining us today. We have head coach Mandy Pearson and student athlete Sarah Groh from the University of Minnesota Duluth. The Bulldogs are advancing to the championship game of the 2022 NSIC Sanford Health Basketball Tournament after their semifinal win over the Mavericks tonight. We'll start off with an opening statement from head coach Mandy Pearson and then open it up for any questions. Coach?
I'm really proud of my team tonight. Mankato's a tough team to play. They're fast, they're quick, they're aggressive. They speed you up mentally and physically. And so, when you have a week to prepare for them and you can do drills to do that, I'm not going to say easier because that is a tough team to play against. They're intense. But I'm really proud because we were able to go from playing a UMary team that is very different than Mankato without enough time to prepare the way that I like to for this team. And you saw it. We got sped up and struggled a little bit, turned the ball over a little bit. But when it came down to it, we figured out how to slow down and made some adjustments. Our players made some adjustments throughout the course of the game that allowed us to be successful finally and offensively. But, when you're taking a lot less shots than your opponent because you're turning the ball over every other possession, I'm really proud of our defense tonight. We hung on strong. That's what won the game for us.
Kind of to lead off of that as well, dealing with their pressure, it forced some turnovers, obviously.
Yeah.
But in the first half, they didn't really equate to a whole lot of points. It was very minimal. Just kind of talk a little bit more about your defense and how they stepped up to make sure that they didn't score off those turnovers.
Mankato will score a lot of points off of turnovers, and our goal, we talked about transition off our defense. We watched a lot of film on it. Didn't have enough time to practice it, but I was really proud because when we did make a mistake, there were a couple times where I was like, oh my God, just get back. But we just turned, we sprinted, we got inside the three-point line and we built our defense out and didn't give up a lot of those points. We were doing the things that we needed to when we made mistakes. And that's due to some veterans, due to some players tonight who I thought really held their composure and did a great job.
Yeah, so Coach, you kind of touched on it already. Obviously not the prettiest offensive night tonight. What do you think your team was able to do, especially down the stretch, to kind of close this game out?
We made some plays, when we would slow down and get a ball reversal, we could get inside to Sarah and Brooke, who did a great job underneath. But it was hard to get you the ball sometimes because we were getting pressured. I thought Ann did a really good job down in that fourth quarter, slowing down and making some plays. I don't know how many turnovers we had in the fourth quarter, but it didn't feel like the rest of the game. Maybe we had the same amount, but I felt like we didn't have as many turnovers, and then we defended and finished plays.
And then Sarah, obviously, kind of the full court press doesn't really equate to your game, but what were you able to do to kind of, still make an impact offensively and defensively?
Definitely just tried to be a voice and encourage my teammates. Tried not to let them get down, and they're just so amazing. I cannot imagine how they were feeling getting pressured that much.
Sarah standing back there.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm open. But yeah, just trying to get in my spot, like opposite the ball, trying to find the open spot or post up when I could, and just try to be strong and go up strong and, get it in and out.
Sarah, another question for you. 4th straight title appearance, 3rd straight against St. Cloud tomorrow. How important is this, in your experience as a student athlete here and making it back to that championship game again?
Yeah, it's really important. Definitely a little rivalry there. So it's just going to be a really fun game to get out there. A super good team, and we're ready to go. So we just got to battle.
Stick with you here, playing them twice this year. Obviously, coming back in a championship game at the tournament and everything. Mm-hmm. What do you guys need to take from your regular season appearances with them into tomorrow's championship game to be victorious?
I just think that we just need to come together, play as a team, keep our ball moving, keep playing our awesome defense. Just come and play together as a team. Team ball.
Coach, one more question for you. Just kind of talk a little bit about the early foul trouble and how your bench players came off and how they did. Keeping you guys in the game, obviously helping out in during that time.
Our bench is huge for us. I don't think people realize how important, it's Madeline, Kaylee, Tatum, and Ella are the ones that I think typically come off the bench for us. But it's unbelievable because we'll be doing a walkthrough and they're standing on the baseline. And I am boring. I'm a very boring coach. And we're walking through these set plays and they're trying not to fall asleep. And you'll have all 4 of them asking really good questions or staying after, like, when you ran this, is it okay if I do this? And they're so detail oriented that when they come in the game, they're so focused on their job, that, you doing the best in their role. Like, they're unbelievable. We are really, really lucky to have that group coming in the game for us because, I mean, their focus is unbelievable, and whether they play 2 minutes or 25 minutes, we're gonna get the best out of them in that time. And I mean, you know that. They're amazing.
Any other questions? Coach, Sarah, thank you very much for your time. Appreciate it. Good luck in the championship game tomorrow night.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.